Hi, Sagittarius. I am Empress Lazuli. You are your empire, and welcome to your winter solstice / winter season messages. We're going to dive straight into this, but Sagittarius, this is not only for your sun sign, this is for your sun, moon, rising, Mars, and Venus. And this channel is all about assisting you in aligning your higher and lower aspects of your energies to balance, bring peace and harmony to your life, and to continue building your empire. So, if that's you, if you would like to know how you can be of assistance to yourself energetically using astrology, tarot, and other forms of energy work, hit the subscribe button. All right. If the content resonates with you, definitely, hit the like button as well. And let's go ahead and dive into your message. All right. Let me just turn this down one because I don't know how loud it is. Okay. And your solstice message, we'll start with that, Sagittarius, is actually going to be the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So right now, at this point, Sagittarius, you are focused on your money. You're focused on building your money, being excited about ways that you're going to build your money. You could also be getting into investing, ways that you can invest your money so that it can work for you, putting yourself out there, planting seeds, okay, with this Page of Pentacles, in ways that are really going to increase the level of wealth and abundance that you're feeling is possible for you right now. With your energy, Sagittarius, you're already very bold, very adventurous, putting yourself out there when you're in your higher aspect of yourself. So I feel like you're just applying that energy when it comes to your bag at this moment in time with the solstice message. Clarify. Yeah, okay. And you may be facing some kind of conflict here with the Five of Staves here when it comes to investing, when it comes to where to put your money. You could be engaging in some type of argument. Maybe you have money that's like shared with other people. And so it's like, they're like, no, we need to spend it on this. And you're like, no, I want to spend it and invest it on this. So there could be a disagreement when it comes to what you want to invest in, what you want to plant seeds in at this time when it comes to your resources and your money, okay? But with this death card coming out right after, followed by the high priestess, I feel like this is happening intentionally for you to really transform and have a better relationship with listening to your intuition, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you. I'm not even going to keep going with that. That's where I feel I need to keep it, just to end it there. Okay, so that's your solstice message for the moment right now. Let's go ahead and get into your monthly breakdown. So for Capricorn season, you have Temperance and the Eight of Swords here that came out. So this is really your card here in the major arcana, this Temperance card here for you, Sagittarius. So I think this is really telling me that in Capricorn season, you need to be patient with yourself. In Capricorn season, you need to temper your energy. Don't allow people to bait you out. Don't allow people to get you riled up if that's not how you want to feel. Don't allow people to siphon your energy from you without your permission, especially if you're not thinking, you're just wanting to go at this time, okay? With this Temperance card, take your time. Don't rush yourself. Don't allow other people to rush you. Have patience in what you're building. Have patience in what you're working on. If these things that you're beginning to invest in during Capricorn season, you're not seeing it pop off exponentially, have patience. Don't get upset with this Eight of Swords. Don't be like, oh, I know I shouldn't invest in this. I shouldn't have invested in this. I know I shouldn't have put money in this. I know I shouldn't. No. What if it doesn't give me the return I want? What if I don't make money from this? What if, this is a stupid idea? What if this person was right? XYZ. Eight of Swords. Don't allow all of those things going on in your mental space to help to limit you in the possibilities with this Temperance card. Don't allow it to limit the growth that's possible, the expansion that's possible, the new heights that are possible for you right now, Sagittarius. Because, of course, with this happening in Capricorn season, these could be new investments, new things that are completely new territory for you, things that you've never been involved with before, things that people around you can't really advise you on because they haven't really been to this level that you're on at the moment and investing at the moment, right? So in Capricorn season, be patient with yourself. Don't let your mind wander because you're having to be patient and keep your energies siphoned in other ways. You may have to be sitting still a lot. So it's like, Okay, if I'm sitting still and I'm not exerting energy in my body, I'm exerting energy in my mind and overthinking. Okay? Patience. Have patience with yourself. Know that what you're doing is alchemizing something. You're pouring the cups, right? To even everything out. So have patience with yourself. Know that you're bringing different things together at this time in Capricorn season that have possibly never been brought together before. And you're working on how to get them together just right. So be patient along this process in Capricorn season with whatever you're putting more time into, what you're planting seeds into, and what you're investing your money into for Capricorn season. Make sure you have a plan. Okay. And as long as you're sticking to that plan, as long as that plan makes sense, as long as that plan includes you taking action for yourself, then don't worry about what it's bearing, what kind of fruit it's bearing right now. Okay. It's the winter season. There's no fruit that is being had above ground. Everything is happening underneath. Root vegetables are popular this time of year. Why? Because it can't be growing in the type of environment that is available right now in the world. It's cold. There's not much sunlight. Okay, we have it's literally half day and literally half of the day is dark, half of the day is light. So everything has to be grown underground right now. So what roots are you planting and developing at this time in Capricorn season without stressing yourself out because you're not seeing the results on the outside? Be patient with yourself, right? During Capricorn season. So now let's get into Aquarius, where we have this Seven of Swords here, Sagittarius. And so the Seven of Swords here for Aquarius season is really about you removing any lies or deception that you've been telling yourself. Like I told you, with this Eight of Swords, over worrying, anxiety, causing yourself stress because things are not going because of how things will go, wondering how things are going to turn out here. Okay, with this Seven of Swords, don't fall for the lies, don't fall for the deception that you may even be self-inflicting. Don't fall for people trying to tell you, oh, this is not going to work, oh, this is a bad idea. Remove yourself from those environments. Okay, remove yourself from those environments of people that are not helping you to maintain a mental position of peace. They're not helping to elevate your mindset into a positive place. If people are not speaking power over your situation, okay, then you need to remove yourself from those environments, especially if it's taking a toll on how you're able to manifest. On the other side, with the Seven of Swords, you don't need to tell everyone your business. In Aquarius season, the moves that you're making, the things that you're doing to make better moves for yourself and for your expansion in the community, you may have some unique futuristic ideas that people are not going to understand if you try to tell them about them now. Okay? So with this Seven of Swords, be in a position where you're withholding information. Yes. Don't tell everyone what is going on, what you're manifesting, what you're investing in. Don't tell people. Have that discernment to say, okay, if someone asks me how I'm doing and what I have going on, I'm not lying to them by not telling them this part. I'm just withholding that information because I know that this is a change that I'm making in my mental space. And there's a chance that if I tell them, they're going to fuck up my manifestation. Okay, so protect your baby manifestations and protect your mental health by somehow withholding your withholding all the information for people that don't need to know all your business, especially the moves you're making. Keep them in the dark, like I told you with those roots. Keep them underground, keep them under wraps. Okay, and allow them to have the chance to grow without everyone knowing that what's going on underneath the surface. Okay. You're not lying to people by withholding information. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Swords because that's literally what I feel this energy is telling you. Clarify the Seven of Swords for Sagittarius, for Aquarius. Let's just see. Knight of Staves. Okay? Sometimes everyone's not going to know exactly what you're doing or where you're traveling with this Knight of Staves, but you still have to make that movement. You see how he's focused on his vision? You have to stay focused. This is your card, Knight of Staves, mutable fire. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign, okay? So you see how he's focused? He's like literally, he has his eye set on his goal, and he's not, look, no one else is in this boat with him. Okay? The author could have definitely drawn like at least 2 people behind him in the boat, but he's by himself. Sometimes these places where you can see yourself going, other people can't see the vision yet. Okay? Sometimes where you're going, other people can't come with you quite yet. Maybe they need to come on the second trip, but this is the first trip where you're trying to discover a new destination for yourself. You need to go by yourself initially. Maybe when you come back and you realize it's safe, then you can tell people, "Oh, look at what I found." And then they're like, "Oh, wow, why didn't you take us with you the first time?" You know? You can be like, "Oh, haha, yeah, it was just spontaneous," you know, whatever. But with this Knight of Staff, sometimes you need to journey to new places by yourself and just hold your vision. In order for you to hold your vision and protect, you see how he has that wrap over his head? So you can protect, right? Protect what's going on in your mental space. So protect yourself. Okay? Love that. That's all I need to say for Aquarius season, okay? These things that you're doing, these moves that you're making, not everyone needs to know your business. So hold your vision, but you don't need to tell everyone all the time what's going on with you. Sometimes it's best to hold that to yourself. And if there are people that know your business already that are being very negative or saying things that are going to possibly ruin your manifestation, if you think it's healthier for you to move away from those environments or make sure you kind of have a sacred space away from those people or that person, for you to maintain that mental sharpness and focus in Aquarius season towards what you're building, then do that. Okay? Now, for Aquarius season, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay? So to end out the winter season, it's not always about it's not always about what you can do for other people. Okay, sometimes you need to focus on yourself, is what I'm feeling for the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Sometimes it's not about that exchange that you can have with others. Sometimes it's about the exchange that you can have with yourself in healthy ways. And so for Pisces season, it's more like you're investing in others, but are you investing in you? It's kind of how I feel as well. Yeah, I'm really just feeling like you don't need to be exalting so much energy to give to others, because Six of Pentacles is like, is there an equal exchange of giving and receiving? Are you, what you're putting out, are you getting that back? And I feel like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you cutting people off from your energy in Pisces season. Pisces is a water sign, a mutable water sign. So what changes are you able to make in your observation of healthy relationships with other people? Yep. What the heck? Two of Swords here. Making those decisions. Okay? Mentally, you may know exactly what you need to do to move forward and initiate new beginnings where you are putting more energy into yourself. Okay, but in order for you to be that sun energy and have all of that energy, you need to be keeping energy from other people. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse for Pisces season, you need to withhold energy from other people and not be so giving all the time. As soon as people call, you're jumping. As soon as people need money, you're the person they call. As soon as people need this, you're working on yourself. Your money could be tied. That's what I'm getting as well. Some of your money, from what you're feeling you need to invest at this time and moving forward in this winter season, by Pisces season, some of you guys' money can be tied up in your own investments, in your own things that you're doing. And I feel like Pisces season may bring about the realization of some people that are only in your environment because of the financial benefit that you gave to them, because of the financial benefit that you supply them with. And so it's like, with this happening in Pisces, it's like you're realizing that some people were only in my life because of what I could give them, not because of what they could give me. And sometimes you realize people's true character when you're not in the most powerful positions. When you're down, when you don't have things, when you lack, when you're not in a position to, to afford things that you used to in the past, and people see that change in your abundance, who's still going to be around? Who's still going to be supportive of you? Who is still going to hold it down or be like, hey, you had my back so many times before. How can I help you right now? Right? Let's go to lunch. My treat. You may be someone that's always treating other people, doing nice things for them, able to do all that. And now that your money's tied up in your investments, now that you're working on a product or service, right? It's like your money's tied up. So you can't be going out to eat and treating everybody like you used to. And so when you tell people, oh yeah, I can't go out and treat everyone this time, I'm working on a few things, who is raising their hand to be like, oh, well, it's about time. It's about time for me to be able to treat you. Finally, let's go to lunch. My treat. You always treat me. It's my turn to treat you. So Pisces season, I think it's going to be revealed to you. People in your life that are really in your life because they truly care about you, and people that have been in your life only because of what you could give to them monetarily. I think that's going to come out. Okay. And with this Two of Swords, you're going to have decisions to make. You're going to have choices to make. There's going to be a light shown on these people, and you're going to be held responsible for how you move forward with this Magician card. You're going to be held liable for how you're manifesting your future situation. Because there is wealth and abundance coming. There is wealth and abundance. Like, this is a temporary situation, Sagittarius, that you're in Pisces season because of the investments that you're getting into for the first time. But it's like people don't know that, right? They don't know how temporary or long living this situation is going to be. They're just acting out how it seems and looks during Pisces season. Right? Things are going to get better. You are going to start shining like the sun. People are going to see the abundance and the happiness and the wealth that's radiating from you once again. But how are you taking the time while you're not in that sun position to notice the people in your environment that are only there to feed off of your light instead of contribute light to you? Right? And so your oracle message is stillness. Okay? Stillness. When you're still, you're able to pick up on more details. Have you ever just sat in the park? Like, when you sit in the park and you can watch the ducks and the geese and the swans just swimming by back and forth. You watch the kids, the children that come up and feed the ducks and the swans and throw the seeds and throw the breadcrumbs. You see you're sitting on the park bench for hours, maybe an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, right? And you see the old couple walking past. You see the people on the bikes going past. All because you're being still, you're able to observe and watch so much activity that's going on and possibly see things that you wouldn't have seen if you were rushing. If you weren't sitting on the bench and you were instead one of those people riding through the park, you wouldn't have seen that old couple kissing each other and embracing each other. You wouldn't have seen those little kids that came that were behind the bikes once they're gone already, that are feeding the ducks and throwing seeds out and laughing and playing. Right? So stillness. This is your message, Sagittarius. I know you feel more comfortable moving, as I mentioned earlier. And sometimes when you're not able to exalt your energy when it comes to your body and moving and going about places, you're mental, because masculine energy is your swords, which is your mindset, and also your wands, which is your energy, the fire energy that you're exalting with your actions, with your passions, your spirit, right? Have stillness during this winter season. You'll be able to be a lot more observant and picking up details that you possibly wouldn't have seen prior to this season. And that's going to give you a new perspective on people, places, and things to continue to elevate yourself and have growth going into the spring equinox after we come out of the winter season in Pisces, okay? So this was your message. I love you all so much. Don't forget to watch your other placements, your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. If you would like to send me a love donation or book a personal session with me, head over to my website, www.empresslazlie.com, and you can also check me out on Instagram at EmpressLazlie. I love you all so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.